data analytics in fashion, the health concerns of the near future, and better innovations to win shelf space. That and more in today's episode.
Want to know what's next? For over 2 decades, we've led the world's most influential brands to create the right products at the right time for tomorrow's consumer. This is WGSN's Client Questions Answered.
Hello and welcome to the show where our experts from around the globe help you unpack your biggest challenges. I'm Bethan Ryder, Executive Editorial Director here at WGSN. Let's kick things off. Our first question today comes from a client asking, we're a fashion brand that's increasingly interested in using data to inform our decisions. So what data sources can we turn to for help? Spot on, data's become important for everyone. So let's hear what Warren Satchell, our Consultant Director in New York, has to say.
We have so much data at our fingertips, from consumer surveys and shopper behaviors to a view on stock inventories and insightful social media data that can help brands to really pinpoint, for example, what categories to focus their energies on, which to reduce, or which season's trends or colors to prioritize. We apply cutting-edge data science modeling techniques on top of this data to model future demand and make precise recommendations for our clients. But it's really the combining of that data, the quantitative, with our analysts' industry expertise, the qualitative, which can make the difference to a brand.
Amazing, thank you Warren for that answer. Our next question comes from a client asking, what health concerns will be on the consumers' minds in the next few years? We're heading to San Francisco for this one to hear from Cara Nielsen, Director of Food and Drink. Over to you, Cara.
We're going to keep thinking about our immunity when it comes to health and wellness concerns. And ways to improve the immunity include having a healthy gut. New prebiotic-rich foods are helping us do that. We have prebiotic sodas popping in the United States, more functional food with prebiotics, and lots of natural vegetables and high-fiber foods. Also, watch out for postbiotics. These are the vitamins and nutrients left over from this process and that are going to be buzzing in the years to come.
Thanks, Cara. I know prebiotic popping and koji are some of the top trends for 2022, which we forecast, and you can hear all about those on the Top Trends 2022 episode of our Create Tomorrow podcast. So on to our final question for today, and this comes from a client asking, how can consumer brands innovate faster and better to win or defend their share of shelf space? Giving us their take on this topic is Boris Planer, our Head of Consumer and Market Insight, and he's based in Frankfurt. Over to you, Boris.
Hi, Bethan. Thanks a lot and good to see you. Now, the big picture is that consumer good brands have been fairly slow to innovate in recent years, and that was partly because margins were prioritized over investment for too long, and this has cost them market share and relevance. As we've seen most recently in the current inflationary environment, this has reduced their capability to push through price increases with retailers. Now, the ability to raise prices is typically a good indicator of the strength and health of a brand. So in a way, it's a warning sign to brands that retailers have been turning to startups and their private label ranges to drive innovation. Consumer good brands need to pick up consumer trends faster, and they need to turn them into relevant products faster to help the retailer clients differentiate and give them a reason to put a brand on the shelf in times when physical shelf space for brands is shrinking in a market that is getting more and more competitive all the time.
Expert advice there from Boris, thank you. And that's it for this week. If you have any questions or comments you'd like answered, please pop them in the comments box for our team. I'm Bethan Ryder, and thank you for joining us today.